Yes. I wasn't trying to go live. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Miss Sydney. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well. I am doing well. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Good morning, everyone out there. I'm so excited to be here. I am Jamila Kemp. I am the founder and CEO of It Takes Two Incorporated, and we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization that focuses on young people. We love to help them. We provide scholarships to students that live in single parent homes in select Maryland counties. And those scholarships pay for school supplies, books, uniforms, academic and sports registration fees, and recently, in a response to COVID, we started issuing awards for laptops, tutoring, and internet services as well. To date, we have awarded 30 scholarships totaling $10,300, and we are so excited about that. And this excitement that you see is also because on Tuesday, we celebrate 10 years in service to youth and families here in the Maryland area. So we're so excited. We're going to be doing some other stuff in the next few months or so to celebrate our season, but this is kicking us off our 10-year anniversary, and it's also kicking off our Position for Greatness Youth Program, which is another core program secondary to our scholarship program. So that's what we're here to talk about today. Like I said, I have Miss Sydney, and she is going to briefly introduce herself. Miss Sydney, it's all you, hon.
Hi, my name is Sydney, and I am in the seventh grade.
Excellent. Thank you. And we'll learn more about Sydney here in a little bit. But we're here. Go ahead and get started in talking about our program. Now, today is the official opening of the program for our previous students. And again, it's called our Position for Greatness Youth Program, and it's geared toward 5th through 12th grade students. And we're here to help young people to transition through their most transformative years. You know, a lot of people forget about that transition from elementary to middle, and then from middle to high school. There's so many things going on. You know, they have friends that they maybe have lost or they're gained, and they're just trying to figure out life, right? So this program is co-ed for 5th through 12th grade students, like I said, and it sits on 6 pillars. We focus on financial literacy, anti-bullying, college and career readiness, youth entrepreneurship, leadership, and community service, because we want to ensure that our young people have an understanding of giving back and what that means. It also helps them to earn service hours for their graduation fulfillments as well. In 2021, we were completely virtual because of COVID-19. However, we are making a bit of a shift, Sydney. So we're actually going to be getting in person some of these sessions. So I would say about 2 to 3 sessions this year, we're going to be actually in person. We get to see each other. We still got to do it safely, but we're working out all those details now. More information about the program is that community service, like I said, is a major component because we want to give back. And that's what It Takes Two is all about. You know, we're here to help each other, particularly our young people, to do better and be better and help them ultimately figure out what life after high school looks like for you. And so with these sessions that our students participate in, like I said, most of them will be virtual, but there will be some in person. But we're going to participate in things about college, and we're going to bring back our college tour next year. Haven't been able to do that for the past couple of years because of COVID, but we are going to bring it back in 2023. So I'm excited about that. So in the between time, though, we're going to talk about college and the schools and how to prepare and how to compare your financial aid packages to make sure you're really getting everything that you need and that you're not going to be in debt. Sydney, we don't want you to go to college and be in debt. That's not how this goes, right? So we're giving you some tidbits from our experts on how to manage that and to go to college debt free, right? But we understand also that college is not for everyone, right? And that's totally okay, but you have to have a plan. So we talk about entrepreneurship, and we also talk about, you know, getting into maybe going straight into the workforce, or maybe you take a gap year and you want to go travel the world, right? So it's just having options and presenting those options to our young people. And that is the core of what our program is about. So what can parents expect? So again, these are engaging, thought-provoking activities. And Sydney is going to share here a little bit about her experience in the program last year and what she's looking forward to. So Sydney, I'm going to go ahead and actually segue over to that. So if you could share a little bit about your experience in the program last year, that would be great.
Okay, hello. My experience last year in the program, it was so fun and it was very insightful. I learn very valuable information in these sessions that will definitely help me later on in life. For example, I learn how to properly set the dinner table in the Etiquette 101 class, and I look forward to sharing these details with my grandmother to help her. And overall, I've had a great time in the It Takes Two program, and I would like to thank Ms. Jamila and Mr. Tyler for that amazing experience.
Awesome. Thank you. Now, I missed that etiquette session, and that was one I really wanted because I think I need those tools too. Do you remember anything about the etiquette? Because I know there's like 3 forks. No, 2 forks. There's a
Yes, there's
dinner
a
fork and a salad
salad,
fork.
yeah, there's a dinner fork, there's a salad fork. I remember there being a steak knife and then a regular knife. And yes, those are just a
Okay.
few things.
Okay. See, you remember some of it. So I think we may have to have Miss Aja come back and do that session again because I totally missed that one. But it's good for us to know. And the reason why we did that is because when you get into the workplace, or even if you, I don't know, you're going to college and you get to go to an official business dinner of some sort, right? They may have the table set. And so we want you to be prepared. And it may seem very simple, but those are things that you could take now and you can be prepared and you can use the right fork. And not that really people care, but you know that you now know how to do this and you know how to present yourself in those types of settings. So that is the purpose for that. And that was more so focused in our career conversation. So other things about registration, right? So registration, like I said, opens up today for our previous members, and Miss Sydney is coming back. So we welcome you back as our first official member. And let me tell you guys, Sydney is just simply amazing. She's, as you can tell, she's very articulate. She's managing her own email and her own phone calls, and she's making sure she got into the sessions. And the one thing that kind of stood out about me most about Sydney was in our investing session, where she's already in an investment club. So Mr. Shamari James, who facilitated that session, he was quite impressed as well, and actually invited you out to co-host one of his workshops. So we may need to try to make that happen for you this year.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But these are the things that we love to see our young people get engaged in, is really to understand and enjoy what they're learning and how to apply that to their life. So with her getting that workshop through the program and being in the program herself with another organization, she's into stocks already. She's already investing in Tesla. Did you get those fractional shares yet?
Yes, I actually brought a whole share of Tesla. That was my favorite. That was probably my favorite session. Yeah, the financials class, that was my favorite session.
Okay, so I don't have stock in Tesla, y'all, but Miss Sydney does. Okay, so these
I can
are
help you.
again,
I can help you.
I'm gonna hold you to that because I did open up my son's custodial account, and my daughter has one as well from that session. I don't know what I'm doing, so I think I may have to contact you, give me a little consultation or figure out what it is that I'm supposed to be doing, right? But Sydney can take that information, and she actually has already implemented it. And that is what our focus is here through this program, is to not only teach, but also attach a strategic action to it so that they can actually realize and apply the information that's being received. So that's what parents and young people can expect in the program. And we also focus on their gifts and their talents, right? And figure out, what does that look like? How does that translate into life after high school? What are you good at? And how are we going to be able to make you create a lifestyle that you can love what you do, right? But also be able to afford and take care of yourself. So again, those are the other conversations that we have. And we're just here as a support and extension of our family to their families, if they do allow us to do so. And she's also a Girl Scout. So I got some Girl Scout cookies. We were talking about that before we hopped on. All right, so more information about registration. So registration opens to the public on February 26th. That's in a couple of weeks. You'll be able to go to our website, www.ittakes2inc.org/programs with an S. Again, that's www.ittakes2inc.org/programs. You'll be able to register. It is a $35 materials fee. It helps us to offset costs. And there is a 50% discount for any siblings that come in as well. Everyone receives your Position for Greatness Youth Program shirt, which me and Sydney are sporting today. So there's hers and there's mine. Yay, yay, yay. That's also included. And that's important for them to understand, is that regardless of who you are, where you come from, it does not matter. There is greatness in your DNA. We're born with it. We just have to tap into it in order to realize and how to utilize that. So that is why that is our mantra of the Position for Greatness Youth Program. You are great, Sydney, and everyone else who's going to join and who has been a part of our program. So we invite you to join. Our group is kind of small intentionally so that we can make sure we're delivering services. So this year, we are accepting 25 young people into the program. That is a bit more than last year though, but we're looking for 25 young people to join us and to have an excellent program. Now, our program runs from March to November of every year, and we do something every single month. So it is a 9-month program. And again, it's instruction. It's also fun. We have some Friday night kickbacks. Do you remember what was it, the game night? I think I recorded that. I
Yes.
never did share it though, Sydney. I said that I was going to, but we had a good time with the game night.
Yes.
We played Kahoot. And what else did we do? We did a scavenger hunt, didn't we, around the house? Right. And I forgot who won. And whenever we have any of these fun nights, our young people get prizes, right? So we have gift cards and and all of that. So we are here to have fun. We're also here to educate. And we're like a little family. That's how we like to create the environment. And we always communicate. We share birthdays, all that good stuff. And then our closing program is going to be in November. And last year we had the Prince George's County Youth Laureate, Sadie Cisse, and she performed, and she was excellent. So we'll have more of those entertainment things that I'm not going to give away too much, Sydney, but we're working it out. And that one should be in person. We're going to keep our fingers crossed that we're going to be able to come together and celebrate you all. So that is our youth program. I do want to make a note that this year the program is open to students that live in Maryland, simply because we will be meeting together. So this won't be as much as a virtual program as it was last year. So with that being said, we will have some of our virtual sessions open to the public at a minimal cost of $10 per session, so that you can at least come in and get access to those educational trainings that we will provide this year. So that is all that I had today. I told you this is going to be quick and fun. We just want to give people the information. Do you have any final words about the program and maybe any of the young people who are going to be working alongside you this year?
You are going to love it. It is so fun and you learn so much, like way more, just amazing. So you guys should be just as excited as I am.
Thank you so much, Sydney. All right, thank you all for joining in. I'll share this replay. And again, please visit us at www.ittakes2inc.org/programs and help us kick off this 10 years in service by joining our youth program today. All right, Sydney, I'll see you later. And you all have a good day today.